We are a farm, we raise some animals and we grow some crops, but we're also kind of like a museum. We have a lot of older stuff and we try to do things kind of the old-fashioned way out. Feathers from the chickens, and there's one more thing.
Chicken!
We get meat or chicken from the chickens. Now guys, what we're gonna do,
I wish Posey was here.
I haven't seen her in forever.
Why are you so big?
Yeah.
Because you got a good quality one?
So we only raise the show stock because it's closer to what they had back in the day.
Oh my gosh.
Color her hair again? Yeah.
Kristen, do you want to be in my vlog?
Okay, what are we vlogging about?
We're vlogging about Buckley.
I'm tripping down hills.
We are headed down a hill to the barnyard section of the tour because we're gonna meet some animals, which, you know, we're not used to at all. We're never around animals, ever. Heck yeah! I want one of those.
Logan likes them, I know that. Did you know that male geese have sharp tongue-like objects? Or sharp teeth-like objects on their tongue?
I did not know that. You're so smart, Val.
Pretty important for the Buckley family in kind of a special way. You see guys, the Buckley family, we would have raised things like this for kids like you guys. Back then, we were using horses to get around everywhere. We were using them to ride, we were using them to pull our wagons.
We have family that does it in Grant Park, and so they get to see their cousins monthly, but
We'd have a big metal rail that would run out from the building. As the hill fell away from behind it, it ended up pretty high in the air. We could take stuff along that rail nice and easily and lower it down into our wagons without ever having to lift anything up.
During this portion of the tour, Mr. Joe there was telling us about the functions of this barn and how the Buckleys would have had it full almost to the ceiling with loose hay because there weren't hay bales yet. The big claw that I showed at the very beginning of this clip would have helped pinch some of it. Hi, hungry babies.
Mom, can I get a cow?
I wish. I love cows.
Oh, they're bad.
This is iconic. Cows. She's got all kinds of stuff. Okay, so now that we've seen the animals, we are splitting up into groups, and this group is going to the schoolhouse first. The other group is going to the log cabin. Lila's with us. We chose to go to the schoolhouse first because we love Miss Jennifer and Lila so much. We wanted to be by her.
You can't help, I can't help it.
So they just told us that the property is one big loop, is 1 mile. And so right now we are pretending that it's the 1900s and we are headed to the schoolhouse. And the kids would have to walk up to 2 miles to get to school. So that would be like looping the property twice. And you'd have to wear your petticoats and your skirts and your high collared shirts. Ugh.
remember, it's a school day.
It was a long walk.
Line up for school.
Woo.
This is a hand bell. This particular schoolhouse actually has one of the old-fashioned bells inside that has a rope attached to it, but it doesn't work. Not all schoolhouses had those bells. Some, the teachers had to ring the bell. So, yes.
Because you have really had a hard day and you're not listening, you're misbehaving. I've asked you how many times?
So now I gotta find out if my dad's
We're walking now to the 1850 farm with my bestie.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god, bestie.
I'm her best friend and I'm the best person.
Caroline's like, but what about me?
Well, yeah, but I'm the best person in the world, so.
Wow.
I know.
Gotta love a girl with confidence.
Oh, that's my size.
1950s log cabin. This is just like a cabin the Buckleys would have built when they moved here. So when you look around this cabin, what do you notice that's maybe different compared to your house?
So this was a really cool game that they came up with where they found items in the cabin that the kids may or may not know what they are, and he called it Liar's Bench. He would show it to them, tell them a guess that he had about what it could be, and then see what they thought.
I think it's a toilet.
So at their biggest, they can get 2.5 to 4 feet long. When you stretch them out, they can get about 22 pounds. So this one here is a little bit smaller, but I'm going to pull him out here. What's important though is when I hold him, you're going to come up and just like you pet the chicken, you're just going to pet him on the back, okay?
Are you excited to see the bunny?
Yeah, I want it because I want a French lob, and supposedly they're humongous.
Goby.
Dang, look at them ears.
My, what big ears you have.
Oh, sweet baby.
I would be scared.
Started laughing. Dad said,
But as we do, this is very important. We've got some little plants growing here. We've got some sunflowers. So we're going to be careful not to step on those, okay? Can we do that? So what we're going to do is we'll each take a handful. Guys, we'll walk in a straight line, just like this. We'll watch our plants.
Now this was the Buckley Spring Workshop. They do have a Fall Fest. Sometimes they'll do a Winter Fest and the Legends of Sleepy Hollow. Check them out. This was incredible. Thank you for that.